back.
Long time no see.
I know. You're older, you're wiser, smarter, smell nice.
We hope.
Yeah.
We hope.
That's kind of what I say to myself in the morning when I look in
Yeah.
the mirror. I kind of just look and say, you're better, you're stronger, you're faster, you smell good.
Is that what the kids hear from the other room? Like,
Yeah, they're like, Dad.
like getting their cereal, like, you're better.
Dad, are you okay? It's not now.
We have the technology. We can rebuild him.
We can rebuild him. So how are you doing in the movie world right now? Y'all do anything? Y'all seen anything fun? Anything exciting going across your laps here?
I saw the first 30 minutes of Goat.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh, that was the thing I wanted. I was sitting there like, man, I know I went to the movies.
So the reason I say that is on the way to the theater, my son hit an I-beam. He was not paying attention because, of course, 5-year-olds don't pay attention to where they're walking. And so we needed to cut it early and go take him to the hospital. He is fine now, just needed some stitches, but...
I will say from
we saw
my
the first little
perspective,
bit of it.
because
He was loving the movie, though, so far.
Oh, dude, that movie was actually pretty
Yeah,
good.
it's a good movie.
I will say from my perspective, right, it was the oddest thing, because we were not separated for more than 60 seconds.
No.
Like, for those who are unfamiliar, we go into the entrance, and there's an elevator or an escalator. You have two, option A, option B.
You took the elevator.
I
took
decided
the escalator.
the elevator was a little crowded, but I only have one kid. So I was
Yeah.
like, you know what? We're just going to squeeze in. We're going to get up here. I don't feel like taking an escalator. It is a 60-second
Not a minute later.
walk. And I'm like, at the top, it's third floor. So it's escalator. And I'm at the top, and I even told my kid, I was like, hey, they're taking a minute. You think they got lost? I was like, you can't get lost in two escalators. And he's like, oh, no, he's crying. And I was like, there's no way he's crying.
Yeah.
And from the thing, like a movie, I just see him come up with like paper towel hanging out of his hand and little bits of blood right here. And I was like, oh, he is actually crying.
You're like, he's like, gone.
And the thing is, if he had been just an inch to the left,
Yeah.
he would have hit the thing square on, and it would have hurt because, hitting metal at square on would hurt. But it would have just been a bruise, and we're fine.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, he hits the exact edge, and it just cuts just enough.
Yep.
It wasn't severe. It was just wide enough where
you.
stitches were needed.
It was like he walked off frame and on frame and was completely
my
wrecked
gosh.
in that time. It
Yeah.
was wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild. I'm telling you, man, they got these kids are keeping us on our toes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah. But otherwise, the first 30 minutes of Goat were good. You saw the whole thing.
It was really good.
twice,
I'll say
yeah.
the art style, I wasn't thrilled about it at first, but it grew on me.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, not like at all, but it went unique in its art style because that was not like what I would call like fluid animation.
No, it was similar to the Spider-Verse.
I was trying to remember the name of it, but Into the Spider-Verse, that kind of like,
Not
I don't know,
quite
like choppy, but like,
Yeah.
like almost like it's not 30 frames a second. It's almost like 15 FPS. Like
Yeah.
it's like you're playing
Was
slower.
it kind of like, did y'all see Into the Spider-Verse, the Spider-Man?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
one
that's
right
what I'm
there.
talking
Yeah,
about,
yeah.
Oh yeah, kind of like that.
Now
which-
the coloring was nothing like that, which
No.
I'm glad they stayed away from that because I
Yeah.
think it fit this movie.
Yeah.
I'll say for a basketball movie, it was really good. For a kids movie, I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
They did a really good job, honestly, for like a
For what
kids
it is.
movie. And especially, I will say, all right, and this is my bias showing. For like a boys like animated movie, loved it.
Yeah, yeah.
Loved it because sometimes like the girls got the princesses, and more power to y'all.
Wasn't the main, like the old basketball player, wasn't that a girl as well?
The old basketball.
Like the one who was like at the very beginning.
Yes,
where, yeah,
yes.
that was a girl.
Jet Fillmore.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so it was.
So they were doing like a whole unisex.
They were
which I
for.
thought was cool.
It was
yeah.
for both. But what I'm saying is,
Yeah,
it's
'cause
not
obviously
a princess.
No, it's
right.
not
A
a
lot of Disney
yeah.
movies for a long time was like, oh, the princesses.
Yeah, but it's cool that
And-
they at least have like, all right, both genders.
I
are
kind
at
of
least
like it.
all right.
I thought it was
Yeah.
good.
I thought it was
And
cool.
I didn't think they shoehorned that in.
No,
Like you
no,
could
they
shoehorn it.
They did it to where it was just like, all right, are you a big animal or a medium animal or a small animal? That was fine,
Yeah. But and
Speaking
even
as a
then,
small animal
she
myself.
was a big animal
Yeah.
in that, but they didn't shoehorn it in. They didn't make it a thing.
Right.
It was
Yeah,
like
they just
no
made
talk
it
about
normal.
her being the first female.
No, it's
this
just
or
like
the
she
first-
just happened to have been the goat that's a basketball.
That was
as a
which is
female,
better
yeah,
because
which
they
is
can
cool.
just
Yeah, you just
it just is.
act like it's normal.
Which is-
and then we will
yeah.
all treat it normal.
Exactly.
And honestly, there was other girl basketball players
Yeah.
like the Olivia. I don't remember what animal she is. She's the thing that sticks its head like an ostrich.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Or a roadrunner or something. But so there was other girl basketball players, and it was just totally like a part of the thing.
Yeah.
And they were good,
It's
and
just
that was
accepted that was it, which is cool. Yeah.
it. Liked it way better than shoehorning in. Like, could you make a big deal about it?
You can make it like, hey, I'm going to be the first female basketball player in this,
Yeah.
that, or the other. All right,
No.
fine, that's okay. But doing this angle makes it a lot more fluid.
I think it's more relatable too.
Yes.
Yeah.
For the girls, like, and
Yeah.
I don't have a little girl. Y'all have little girls, obviously. But I can only imagine, like, okay, you could be the one, Or it could just be normal that there's a lot of them, which
Yeah.
means you could be one of them.
Right.
Exactly.
Like if I'm one in a million, that's cool, but come on. Come on.
Like my mom said I was one in a million.
Yeah, yeah. If I see like, oh look, it can happen to more than
Right.
just Jet Fillmore, the best player ever to live. It's like, yeah. So I thought it was good. It was good.
Yeah, that's good. That's one I'd wanted to see. The girls would see it and be fine. I mean, because like my youngest daughter is in love with Spider-Man, as you know, so she loves. Yeah, so it doesn't matter about that. So I'm glad to hear there was girl stuff there too. So where it's like it's just a thing. Like they can go and it's just part of it. That's this world.
I wish that's how we like approached all of it. Just make the thing.
With anything.
And then make a good movie.
Yeah,
And I'll never
Make
be
a
angry
quality
at that.
product, and that makes everything infinitely better.
One of the best players in Space Jam was Lola Bunny.
Dude, actually,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
Come on now.
So, side note I'm sure you probably know this for Into the Spider-Verse. When you're talking about the animation style, you know why it seemed like it was like choppy?
No.
Because they did it on purpose.
Okay.
So, for example,
Well, I mean, I assumed that part.
yeah,
but,
no, but so if you're looking at the old the classic Spider-Man, so the actual older Spider-Man, everybody else is fluid.
Right.
They framed him at 60 frames per. Everybody else at 60 frames per second. For Miles, they purposely did it to 30 frames per second.
Interesting.
To make it show that he was not as experienced. He was choppy.
Right.
And they did that on purpose.
Interesting.
And I believe it was during the scene where after they went to Doc Ock's office and stole, and he started getting the hang of the swinging.
Yes.
They finally upped him from 30 frames per second to 60 frames per second for the
slick.
artwork to show that, hey, he's actually got experience.
That's
so
slick.
halfway through the movie, you actually see him instead of it's actually a fluid.
I like when they
animation
think
style.
those types of things.
Yeah.
Out. Music also does the same
Yeah.
thing, like in
Well, same for his for like the Predator or whatever, his uncle. At that point, whenever you see those type of things, it shows purple and green, I think is what it was.
Right.
Whereas for Miles, it was blue and black.
Right.
Or whatever. And so you saw that kind of dynamic shift at that point.
Yeah, I really like that. I thought it was, and I just like people doing. I don't want to see any more remakes. Like I'm remade out, and I'm also kind of sequeled out. Like, give me something new.
Yeah. Like, finish a story if there's going to be a sequel.
Yeah.
Don't just prolong it to just get
But we have
a
a
cash
thing in
grab.
this like culture. It's like we're just gonna milk it for what it's worth. We're gonna just squeeze that whatever.
Yes.
And so
Oh my gosh.
this was cool, and I think it's gonna be a one-off. I really doubt they have another one. It didn't end.
Oh,
in a
for
way.
Go? Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't think
Strangely
so.
enough, do you know who Steph Curry voiced?
Which one did he voice?
He was the giraffe.
Was he really?
Yes.
Ha!
Yeah, he was the rapping giraffe.
So I had made the comment that I thought that the main character, the actual goat, was modeled after Steph Curry. Because at the very beginning, he did the Curry shimmy.
shimmy.
But he also just like the way that his hair tuft or whatever
Yes.
at the top and the way that he was shooting threes.
I think
and
they
all
probably
that.
did some of that
I
on
think
purpose.
a lot of
Because
the
wasn't he
fluidity.
like a writer, producer, or
I think he was a
something?
producer.
He's the main
yeah.
producer.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm like, his name is attached to it, so I
Yeah.
can see why they'd want to model it after.
that makes a lot of sense. They probably used him for mocap, I bet.
Oh, they probably did,
Yeah.
and he definitely wasn't a giraffe.
No,
No,
but
that's all.
obviously.
But there was a lot of basketball players in it. A lot of them. Angel Reese was in it.
Hey.
The Spider was in it. I can't remember what her real name is, but there was a lot of basketball players. So it was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, so our topic today is our top 3 animated soundtracks.
Yes,
I know soundtracks
specifically
is-
Disney animated.
Disney
soundtracks,
animated
so that could
soundtracks.
go a long.
Oh no, if it
way,
was
too.
animated soundtrack, my God.
Yeah. I was like, you could either do top Disney because that's also was like, I did top Disney soundtracks as a whole other thing because you get live action stuff in there as well.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's a whole nother. I didn't add that. I was like, you could have, and that's
Well, a
whole
lot of
nother-
the live actions are remakes of the
I mean,
animated
that's
anyway.
Nowadays, back in the day when they actually used to do.
Yeah.
It.
Now I will say I did my list. I don't know how y'all did your list. It's like my personal favorites, not necessarily what other people are gonna say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did my
personal.
3 kind of like.
Okay.
Some of them there may be a little overlapping on the house.
Yeah. No, I'm sure there's some overlapping. I know my taste is gonna be different than a lot of people for number. Yeah. So
I have
we
a
can-
feeling that some of us might overlap just in general from the 3 of us. So
maybe.
Because so I'll start us off
Sure.
on this one if that's cool.
Yeah.
So this one, so the way I looked at it, because it's soundtrack.
Okay.
I love individual or a couple songs from soundtracks.
Right.
And I'll go back and I have to go back. Which soundtracks fully do I thoroughly enjoy?
yeah.
So this first one is mostly because my daughters have got it stuck in my head is Frozen 2. Specifically Frozen 2.
Yep.
Because Frozen 2, like everyone knows like Let It Go from the first one.
right.
Yeah.
But that's ultimately the best one.
Oh,
Like, or at least the
it's-
most famous
it's the
one, the
main
most popular one.
song,
And
yeah,
there's
yeah.
a couple other like I know like people love the Olaf one and stuff like that.
Yep.
But I think Frozen 2 is a sleeper as far as like every song is a banger.
Yeah.
Like the All Is Found, Some Things Never Change, Into the Unknown, Lost in the Woods, Show Yourself. Like all those are ones that like now they play on everything.
Yes.
Like at Disney World, everything that they were doing Frozen related was a song from Frozen 2.
Yeah.
So I'm like I would say is right up there in the top, at least in my favorites. But part of it is just because they listen to it so much that I'm like,
It's ingrained.
Right.
I'm like, why y'all listen to this again?
Yep.
Into the unknown.
Yep.
I'm like singing in the corner. The next one for me is going to be a Goofy movie. Because it's my favorite Disney movie, has the best soundtrack, and it had no reason to be that good.
No.
It's one of those like, shouldn't have been.
Yeah, like we mentioned before, that was just a side project. Like, hey, it doesn't need to go that hard.
They were told to make it, and they're like, we're gonna make this a good movie. And there's a documentary that came out last year on Disney Plus that y'all need to watch about it.
Yeah, I still need
it's
to watch
very
it.
good. It's like an hour or whatever.
Yeah, I do that.
And it's about the making of it, and it's very good. And Powerline is like a rock star, and he's not even real. So I'm like, but every song in there is a banger.
Right.
And then my my last pick is Tarzan.
Yep.
Because again, no reason to be that
Same
good.
thing. One that just wasn't going to be a huge blockbuster, and yet the music was so good.
Oh yeah, Phil Collins was just like Hold My Beer, and when they're in every song on that soundtrack is an absolute banger.
Yep.
And I think won Grammys. If I'm not mistaken.
I have to look that up.
Fact check me on that because I'm pretty sure if it didn't win, it was at least nominated. Because it was just so good, and I remember coming out like and people playing that being like, oh, that's Tarzan, like that kind of thing. So yeah, absolutely bangers, and from head to toe. Like Rego, like I can listen to the whole soundtrack on shuffle.
Yeah.
And be I'll listen to every song.
single one of them.
I don't really skip
phenomenal.
anything.
Yeah,
I don't go past
exactly.
anything. Yeah.
Let me see here. Accolades. It won Best Original Song for "You Be in My Heart."
See,
Right
Yeah.
there.
So I'm like, it was
For the
nominated
Academy Awards.
and won an
Yeah.
award, and it shouldn't have.
And then same thing.
They're just like, we just need Phil Collins to do. What is he doing?
Yeah.
Like,
It actually won Best Soundtrack Album as well.
For 99?
For Grammys. Yep.
Grammys.
Yep.
Okay.
Grammys Best Soundtrack. Yep.
Guys,
Phil Collins is talented.
he is, dude. Phil Collins.
Looks like a high school math teacher.
He does.
But he's talented.
If he was like
The
30 years
video,
younger,
I think there was a video of him doing like In the Air Tonight, and he's dressed
Yes.
up, slacks,
Yes.
belt.
He's got the,
Yes.
the mic like
Yeah,
this.
the mic right there.
Sits down at the drums. And he's just, yeah.
if Phil Collins was like 20 years younger and I died tomorrow, I'd be like, I would tell Caitlin to have him do the soundtrack to my funeral.
Yeah, oh
I'm
yeah,
like,
for sure.
you just
Yes.
write a nice little
Yep.
four-song banger.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
just for my life.
I take it.
So yeah, that's my picks.
Love it.
Love it, love it. Here, I can follow you up.
I'll show myself out. I appreciate this.
I have a similar list, I would say, in that we have one crossover. So I'm going to start bottom. My third most, Hercules.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because it had some bangers.
Yep.
it does have
And
bangers.
I loved every song as a kid. Of course, everyone knows, is it How Far I'll Go?
Go
Yep.
the distance.
Go the Distance.
Yep.
How Far I Go is
That's
Moana.
Moana, yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, far.
Yeah.
I'll Go the Distance.
Go the Distance, yeah.
And then there was a lot of other
And then
songs,
Hold,
but
Herc is a Hero.
yeah,
That first
but
one.
again, bangers.
those songs were so good. I have Tarzan as my number 2.
Yep.
My number
you should.
1 forever will be Aladdin.
Love Aladdin.
See that
I
was
think-
Love Aladdin.
that was tough. That
It
was
had
honorable
banger
mention.
after banger after
Yep.
banger, and I think that, and some of them just lasted for like
Oh,
a
yeah.
whole new world.
Yep.
Dude, you can play the first 3 notes of that, and everybody in the world will start singing that song.
Dude,
Oh,
that-
absolutely.
I can't dance, but if that song came on right now, I'd shimmy.
Every guy is all of a sudden a soprano
Yep.
in the high note, so that's good.
Yep.
I will say, honorable mention I really thought about was Encanto. I don't know if y'all
That's a
Dude,
good
I
one.
know.
That's a really good
like
one.
just on a musical
sure,
like
yeah.
listen. Now I will say my favorite music thing is in Moana. In How Far I'll Go.
Yep.
Have you? I think me and you have probably
We've
talked about this.
one, yeah.
But it's an incomplete chord.
Yep.
All the way through the song until she like makes the turn, and then they complete
It
the
finally
chord.
resolves.
It
at the
resolves
very
back
end.
to the natural C
Yep.
because that was her natural place in life.
Yep.
And I was like, you know what?
All the, this is why I love.
You can just take my money now.
Yeah,
So
that's why I
good.
love the music, because just a random person who doesn't know anything about
Yes.
music goes, "That's a great song. I can understand the lyrics. I love the plot."
Yeah.
And then people who are actually like understanding the musicality, there's hidden
There's so
layers
much.
of. You can tie the lyrics to the music.
Yes.
The music has its own set of understanding. The lyrics have their own set of
Yes.
things.
This
And
was
then
tough.
like there's mythos behind both
Yeah.
of those things.
Because I almost put Moana over Frozen 2. But
Yeah.
then the reason but then like Moana,
Yeah.
there's a couple I'll skip. And so that
Right.
was in my head. I was like, okay, there's a couple I'll kind of go past. Moana's so good.
Yeah.
And even you said Encanto, I almost put Coco.
Yep.
Coco's
Freaking
also
love
very
another
good.
good
Coco,
one.
dude. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
You know what's funny is I started and I know we're not saying Encanto right, but I heard that soundtrack before I ever saw the movie. I probably listened to that soundtrack 50 times.
Dude, the soundtrack's what makes the movie.
Yeah.
If you take the music out of it, the movie's still
Right.
great.
I listened to it, and of course, at the time I was a teacher, so we had to listen to kids' music. But, dude, I listened to that soundtrack. I was like, that soundtrack, great. We listen to this every day.
All right, so I'll do my list, and we can keep going on because I have more
we can
stuff
go
to-
for
yeah.
Also breaking news. So we'll have to do a little ads or a little
sidebar?
segment here after in just a second.
All right, so for my top list, I have an honorable mention only because it's partially animated. Mary Poppins.
Okay,
Yeah.
I thought about this.
So because it is technically
Yeah.
partially animated, even though the Travers, the main person,
Yeah,
hated
you're right.
animation. Mary Poppins holds it's a dear place in my heart. I
and
love
Dick
Mary
Van Dyke
Poppins.
did such a good job with whatever her name was.
Yep. Like all
We don't care about it.
Oh, no, her, but Dick Van Dyke is that guy. All right.
Julie Andrews?
There you go.
Yeah. Oh, love Julie Andrews.
Second to Mr. Chalk on the thing.
Yep.
With oh my gosh. He's
So,
walking
yeah,
around
so that was-
kicking that drum.
Yep.
Boy.
He's such a goof. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's because it holds a dear place and it is partially animated. That is my honorable mention.
The
on
committee
that one.
accepts.
All right. Love it. So for my actual list, I think I did 4 as well. So Mulan was also kind of the tagged on the
I'll
end
make a
there.
man out of you. That's a good
Yep.
one.
Yep.
That's a good movie.
It's just,
I like that.
Or a girl worth fighting for.
Yeah.
You know?
An embarrassment of riches.
Yep.
Yet another one with a lot of musical like stuff
and they say
behind
they
it.
chalk it as a girls' movie, and yet a lot of the songs are geared towards just everybody because
Yeah.
obviously it's a heroine.
Sure.
But like you have a girl worth fighting for, which is just a guy's song because it's all the guys singing.
Yep.
And then I'll make a man out of you. It's a good fighting training
It's a good-
song.
yep.
It's like. It's so good.
It's a really good one.
Again, another one that I grew up watching.
I didn't put enough thought into it, but I'm glad somebody mentioned it.
Yeah.
So that's a good
Quick funny story is Mulan, when it came out on VHS, right? We bought it.
Okay.
So I was, when did Mulan come out?
98, 99, something
Let's say
like that.
98,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I was like 7 or 8.
Sure.
We had 2 foreign exchange students from China come stay with
Okay.
us.
98, yeah.
And I forced their ass to watch.
Yeah.
Mulan. I'm like, you're here to learn about Texas and America? No, you're gonna watch Mulan.
Did they like it?
They liked it, and
All
then
right,
they wrote my name on this giant scroll, and I wish I still had it.
Oh, that's
that
it was really
cool.
cool. They wrote it in Chinese,
Oh,
and they were
that'd
super
been
nice.
really cool, yeah.
I remember them giving him my Furby toy as
Yeah.
a parting gift, and I was like, "This is my
Your
heart."
Furby. Nothing is late 90s like
And
Furby.
so then, all right, so my
Yeah.
next one is an overlap with you, Aladdin.
Such a
I
good-
love
good
Aladdin
choice.
so much. Yep, just every song, especially with Robin Williams as a singer.
Especially with
it's
him
so
singing.
good. A Friend Like Me is
Yes.
amazing. Especially seeing like all the background and
Oh,
stuff,
yeah.
and him doing all the voices and the acting. There's miles of extra footage for it. Oh, so good.
So good.
And then the other overlap with both of y'all is my second place is Tarzan. Just so good.
So good.
It didn't need to go that bad, but it did.
I know.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
Son of Man is just so good.
Yep.
Like
You'll be in my heart right there. But also like Trash in the Camp, just a little scat jazz. Yep.
Oh, they
Yeah,
had
exactly.
such
Oh,
a
so good.
variety there.
And then finally wrapping it up, all-time favorite Lion King with
Yeah.
because you got Hans
Yeah.
Zimmer doing
Yeah.
all of the music, but
Which
then also
I
you
feel
have
like I was
Elton.
hoping you'd have a
But
Zimmer
then you
on
also
there.
have
Yeah.
like Elton John as the lyricist for everything else, and it's just every iconic song.
It was
right
one I
there.
thought about so much, but it's also one I listened to the least.
Yeah.
See,
Like,
it's
I have
so
all
good.
of these like on my playlist, and I was like, I don't know a single
I
Lion King.
watched Tarzan and Lion King and Aladdin were the ones that I watched religiously as a kid. Lion King was my number 1 that I watched so much. Oh, it's so good.
Sadly enough, Hakuna Matata is probably my most played Lion King
Yeah,
song.
you know,
But
nothing
that's
wrong
why
with
I like-
that.
It's a great song,
Yeah.
but still.
There's but that's what makes it so hard is because like I could sit here and name so many like Oliver and Company is one no one ever talks about.
Oh, I
freaking
love
yeah.
I
Company.
love the
Billy
songs.
Joel right
Yeah.
there, man.
Like it has the best songs ever.
Yeah.
And then like Aristocats is really good. Like there's so many good ones. I went with ones I'm like, okay, what do I listen to all of the songs?
Yeah.
And because I had to give myself some sort of criteria or it was gonna be too difficult.
Yeah,
So I'm like,
exactly.
if I don't, then I'm like, it's gonna be
Yep.
it's gonna be way too hard. So just a
Yeah, what's some of the shout outs here?
yeah. So on the socials, we do. I do post about try to get y'all involved a little bit, give y'all a little shout out. So Tyler N, who comments on a lot of stuff. His top 3 are Tarzan, Brother Bear, and a Goofy movie.
Ooh, Brother
Ooh,
Bear.
that is a good- that's
a good
That's
call.
a hidden one. That's
Brother
that's
Bear's
a
a
good
sleeper.
call. That's an
People-
underrated movie right
people
there.
It
talk
is
about
an
it.
underrated movie.
Yeah.
I love that movie growing
Yeah.
up.
It's one that I think it was in a weird time for Disney.
Yes.
They just needed to pump something
Yep.
out.
Yeah.
I think that's where like
It was a
Hercules
weird,
falls
yeah, it was a
in
weird
and-
transition
Yeah.
time. Yep.
Yeah. Hey Y'all Dolls, who comments on a lot of stuff. She put Tarzan and Lion King.
Yep. I love it. Love it.
Yeah, she said that there was a lot of hard ones to choose from. And then I'm assuming this is like Pokemon, but it's Kinemon, Hercules.
Okay.
So yeah, there
That's
you go.
right.
Gotta get the banger. You got some Hercules love on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, keep looking out on the socials for stuff and comment, and so you can get some shout outs on there. So that'd be fun.
Right on.
But yeah, that's there's just too many to choose from.
Yeah. So like Moana was one of those, kind of like your Frozen 2, just like it was played over and over again.
Yeah.
That was Scarlett's favorite movie when she was, I think, 2 or 3 whenever it came out. And that was when she on repeat over and over and over again. And there's only been a few that she's done on repeat. That was one of them. And I really like the refreshing take on music at that point.
Oh yeah.
And then same with like Encanto was the same thing, where it's like it's such a unique, like they finally do like proper Latin music.
Yeah.
I think both of those are Lin-Manuel Miranda, I think, if I remember right.
Yeah, he did that one, but not the second one.
Yes.
And then that's why the second people were like, music doesn't slap as hard.
Yeah, but I think he was in Encanto as well, if I remember right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think that's what he was doing instead of the second one in Moana.
You're probably right on
Killed
that
it.
one. Yeah.
He killed it.
He knows how to write them, dude.
Yo, man,
He
yeah.
knows how to write the songs.
Yeah.
But I don't know what he's got coming up soon. There's something he was doing where I was like, oh, and then no.
Yeah.
As far as that news goes. But anything he does musically is pretty intense.
Yeah.
But he knows how to write them.
No, absolutely.
But there's an embarrassment of riches with Disney soundtracks.
Oh,
man.
absolutely. Absolutely.
A lot.
I mean, but just like, and that's the thing. Just Disney always has. If there's one thing you can count on, it's the music in a Disney movie. Like that's the one thing that they're always gonna, regardless of the type of movie it is and like the story, the music's always a banger.
Oh,
Doesn't
the
matter
music's
what
so
it
good.
is. It's always good, just so good. Although I do have an extra follow up for next time. What's the best movie that doesn't have a soundtrack? It's a much smaller, section of types of movies.
I can think of a movie that
But
doesn't
there
have a
are
soundtrack.
some that don't have like anything outside of just plain music.
I'm gonna have to really think about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to really think about it. I'm sure I've heard some.
Yeah, that's interesting because like
Hush was real quiet.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
a great film called The Silent
Yeah.
Film.
I was gonna say, it was Charlie
this
Chaplin.
This is something that's going to require a little bit of
There's
some
gonna be a little
research.
So
research.
you're saying it can have like music in the
Yeah, it can have
background.
some, but it's not like a dedicated like score,
soundtrack, yeah.
or like songs that go in it. But it's
Interesting.
like things that are just more subdued and
Okay.
stuff like that. Where it's reliant a lot on sound effects more
but
than
not
anything.
necessarily
Not necess-
music.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
interesting.
Can't be
I
Looney
got you.
Tunes then.
Yep.
All right, I'm down. Let's figure it out.
Yep.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a good
it'll
one. I
make
like
you
that
think.
one.
Something that'll make you think just a little bit.
You got it.
Yeah.
Because I have some in my head, but I'm sitting here going like, but is there a score?
Right.
Does that
Like, so
count?
obviously there's going to be like,
Yeah.
there's not going to be one where it's just complete silence the entire
Yeah,
time. It's just
yeah,
effects.
'cause
Charlie had a few.
Every movie has a little. Every movie has a little something there, but
Yeah.
it's not like.
But things that aren't just known for their, icon, like,
Yeah.
that are just, all right, it's also like for like Inception or whatever. It's like,
Yeah.
all right, the whole thing is the soundtrack at that point.
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
So,
Interstellar. or
yeah,
something.
exactly.
I like it.
All right,
So-
cool.
I like it. Another. That's a good one.
So,
All
All
right.
right, guys.
all right, so yeah, let us know what you guys think for soundtracks or non-soundtracks more than anything. And if you guys have any more shout-outs for what your favorite animated Disney soundtracks are, let us know.
Yeah, I'll keep because when people comment, I can like do a video response.
Yep.
So I'll respond something. To
Yeah.
the comments. So keep commenting.
Yeah.
and
And if
stuff.
you guys
Yeah.
have any topics that you'd like to discuss or like us to discuss, you let us know, because we love to give our input, whether you like it or not.
No, we don't.
Yeah. Bye.
Yeah, you guys are.
All right, well, you guys take care. We'll see you next time. Keep watching cool stuff.
Bye, guys.